One of the greatest things that we have here in the Pacific Northwest is a local species of oak. And this species of oak, which we call Garry oak, is just tremendous. The flavor profile that comes from it is just incredibly exciting. It's very deep, it's very dark, it's very complex. And it works really, really well with the flavors of malted barley. But just as important as that incredible flavor is the fact that it's our oak. It comes from this place. We want to make a whiskey that's authentic. We want it to reflect the land and the terroir of the ingredients. And we want it to also reflect and respect the history and tradition of single malt whiskey. We're working with Rewind Cooperage down in Salem, Oregon. There was a big windstorm down in Oregon, so they told us to head down and check out a lot of the green logs that came down. These guys are really, really exciting to work with. They've got a passion for Garry oak that matches ours. It's something that's really rare because there are very few people who know how to work with Garry oak, and frankly, there's very few people who actually want to work with Garry oak. This is a great opportunity for us because Garry oak is actually really rare. When we got down to the mill in Salem, what we found is actually hundreds of board feet of beautifully aged wood, all of this aged Garry oak that nobody wants, and this is actually an incredible opportunity. Garry oak might be the most charismatic species of oak that I've ever encountered. We get these dark notes like clove, molasses, coffee grounds, blackberry jam, smoke. Because the timeline for whiskey stretches over the course of years or decades, the learning process is also stretched out. We're learning things at a very slow pace. Maybe every 6 months, 9 months to a year, we'll learn something new. And each time we learn something new, that invites more questions. But for us, learning at a pace that's really out of our control also provides a fundamental satisfaction that feels very human. The journey of making a whiskey like Garryana challenges and ultimately brings out the best in Westland Distillery and the world of single malt whiskey.